Lee Priest, Redefining the Off-Season and Contest Prep Mindset. Lee Priest, one of bodybuilding's most colorful and unapologetically honest figures, has never been shy about sharing his real-world approach to training, eating, and life outside the competitive stage. Famous for his compact build, massive arms, and personality that matched his nickname the Blonde Myth, Priest's mindset on off-season habits and contest prep breaks from the usual solemn seriousness many bodybuilders embrace. Keeping it real in the off-season. For many elite bodybuilders, off-season training can be a disciplined build-up, steady meals, serious weight training, and usually minimal cardio. For Lee Priest, however, the off-season picture looked a bit different. His joke that his off-season cardio was simply walking to McDonald's or strolling around a food court after meals, a humorous way of saying that intense conditioning wasn't his top priority when not preparing for a show. This laid-back approach isn't because Priest dismissed fitness entirely. Rather, it shows his practical, and somewhat instinctive approach: enjoy life off-season, eat freely, and don't stress every minor detail. That said, he did admit that even simple movement helped him avoid feeling bloated while still keeping a basic metabolism going. A different take on cardio in prep. When it came time to get into competition shape, Priest's attitude toward cardio was rooted in practicality. He didn't relish starving himself to get shredded. Instead, he preferred to eat enough to not go hungry and use cardio to make up the calorie deficit. In his words, if eating more made him feel full, he'd simply do more cardio to balance it out. This mindset runs counter to what many competitors believe, that cutting back on food intensely or enduring misery is part of the process. Priest often highlighted the head game of dieting, that many athletes mistakenly think they must feel miserable or hungry to be doing it right. In reality, he believed you could maintain mental well-being and still get to peak condition. He pointed out that a lot of contestants get caught in the idea that being happy while in shape feels wrong. Almost as if satisfaction would mean they're not serious enough. But for Priest, staying psychologically comfortable mattered just as much as physical conditioning. Why Priest's approach resonates. Priest's philosophy comes from years in the sport. Rising to international prominence from a young age, he's lived the extremes of bulking and cutting, public scrutiny, and personal experimentation. Off-season, he never shied away from foods others might balk at, joking about his own indulgences. But he also showed that enjoying food didn't stop him from dialing in when it mattered. In an environment where social media often glorifies rigid dieting and flawless conditioning, Priest's honest reflections stand out. He reminds athletes and fans that bodybuilding is ultimately about personal discipline, not self-punishment. It's possible to enjoy life and still excel physically, and being comfortable mentally is not a sign of weakness.